Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Okay, this is the one where we check out how you're feeling, Gemini, how your person is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And yes, Gemini, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers, welcome in newcomers. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. So Gemini, okay, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the High Priestess in reverse. Did somebody get to know the truth about something? Or does somebody want to know the truth about something? Okay, let's figure it out. I do feel one person here is feeling quite rejected. They're hoping this connection hasn't ended, but at the moment they seem to be feeling a bit rejected, Gemini. The other person feels that there was just too much drama here. Too much drama, too much conflict, things were just not working out. Maybe there was a third party somewhere in the mix, I don't know. Well, let's figure it out. I'm going to clarify these cards, of course, Gemini. Let's start with your dialogue message cards first. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll start clarifying these cards. So Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now. Thank you. Let's take a few more gems from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. Okay, and just a few more gems from a third deck as well. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person. All right, good to go, Gemini. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, well, I'm scared to reach out. One second. Restarting, I wasn't wearing my glasses. Okay, the first card says, I'm scared you will not accept me now. I'm scared you will not accept. So somebody is kind of feeling a little rejected here. Will you marry me? You don't have to build an empire alone. Let me build one with you. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. Deliver me from temptation. Nobody is like you. You're exceptional. You're special. I listened to the wrong people. They were wrong about you. You're perfect for me. I was thinking of you last night. I know that I'm the one to blame. I kept the text messages. I don't want to be reminded of you. Even though we are not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. I never loved them. It was just about the sex. I love you. I don't care what my family or anyone else has to say. I want you and no one else. I have faith that we'll be together again. I'm holding space for you. All right, Gemini, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start your reading with an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you today, gems. as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Gemini. You found it. I don't know who found what, Gemini, maybe just your own self-respect. And if the other person's found out where they were going wrong, well, that could be it. Secrets are out. That's what the High Priestess in reverse is. Okay, so Spirit, let's start the reading and figure this out. Let's start with person A's energy and newcomers. I don't know which side you're on, whether you're a man watching, woman watching. I'm just picking up on two souls who are energetically connected to each other, how they feel about each other, and what's the most likely action they may take towards each other. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, right? For me, this is just person A, and this is person B. So person A, let's start with you and focus on you first. Knight of Cups in reverse in your feelings. Knight of Cups in reverse. They feel they've been judged. They feel they've been judged. Maybe this person was behaving like a player, or they feel that maybe they were the ones who were selfish and being a player or something. That they're feeling a bit rejected. I think they do love person B and they do hope that there will be a second chance here. But at the moment they're feeling rejected because of something that they've done. They're hoping that person B hasn't shut the door on them completely. Now they're hoping like the world is in reverse, right? Because they do realize that person B is the one who makes them really, really happy. Right? So they're hoping that person B hasn't shut the door on them because of their past behavior, their player ways, their selfish ways, because I think person A does truly love person B. So why do you feel that way, person A? Person A says because, there were some mind games played, most probably by person A themselves, because they feel it all backfired on them. Now they feel like they lost the battle, they lost out. Why? 5 of Swords in reverse, person A. They've been thinking, they've been contemplating, they've been thinking. Yes, they could be in third parties in the past. Yes, this person wanted to have options. I think person A is the one who is playing these games. I want to have lots of options. I just want to be a party boy, party girl, whatever. And they've taken some time out to reflect on their own past behavior. And now they realize that I played myself. Because I think now that their person who they really do love is no longer messaging them, no longer talking to them. Yes, and it's leaving person A in a lot of anxiety and stress and sleepless nights. One of the cards said that. I was thinking of you last night. So this person could be a little worried. Person A could be a little worried that because now I realize why my person doesn't want to talk to me, why they don't message me, because of my bad behavior, and I played myself to the person who I truly love. They're realizing that they missed out on a very good opportunity. This person never invested in the right person at the right time. They're coming to that realization now. So person A, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you feel about person B? How do you feel about the connection now? Ace of Wands in reverse. They don't know how to take action now. They're feeling a little unmotivated. They could be trying to gather information through gossip or rumors or social media or other people, hoping that their person hasn't totally ended it with them, hoping they haven't moved on towards somebody new now. They know that if they do go back to person B, it would have to be with an apology, and a lot of questions will be asked. They're realizing that the only way to go back would be to bare all, reveal all, answer the questions which will be asked, and probably give an apology. 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. They have a lot of regret. They have a lot of regret that they squandered something which could have been. This person is in a lot of sadness and regret. They feel the only way now to come back to person B if they don't want to have this missed opportunity, if they do want to have their Two of Cups, would probably be with an apology backed up with some kind of commitment. That's the only way I think their stress and anxiety levels will be released. As of now, I think person A is just feeling like such a loser. They just feel that I played a game and I lost. All right, so that's how person A is feeling, and what action they will take finally, I will open later, Gemini. Let's move on to the other side and see how person B is feeling. So person B, in your feelings, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. What's that? Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, person B feels that person A was just fooling them with, just illusions and drama. I think at one point person B did feel that person A could be their Two of Cups, their soulmate, their partner. Maybe person B had been manifesting that, but something happened here. This card came out sideways, which is the Nine of Cups. So I don't think they really got their emotional wishes met. Something closed down, something halted. Why? Because things either were not working out, or like I said earlier, Three of Pentacles in reverse could be a third party. So person B decided that, hey, I'm not going to be part of this. Yes, I did manifest a soulmate, but this can't be it, because they are just behaving, not correct. So I'm going to not put in the work now. In fact, I'm going to be single. Yes, I think person B is the one who stopped putting in work, decided I'm going to focus on myself, on my pentacle, on my well-being, and I don't want to be in a connection where they never make a choice. If they're not going to make a choice, then I'm not going to put in work in it either. Okay, so person B, tell me, why do you feel that you have to be single now, or you don't want to put the work in? The Devil in reverse. Person B feels that this connection was getting toxic, or they feel their person had toxic behavior or addictions, and the connection wasn't going anywhere. It was in fact going backwards instead of going forward. So person B kind of came to the conclusion that, as I was manifesting a Two of Cups, but this can't be my Two of Cups. If this was my Two of Cups, they would choose to be with me. They would put in the work. They won't behave like a player. They won't hurt me. So this can't be my Two of Cups. This is not what I ordered, let's say, or requested from the universe. Yeah, because their person never opened up to them. Maybe emotionally always kept their distance and never opened up, and just kept them emotionally hooked, I think, without actually filling their cup. So person B feels that that means they don't love me. And if they don't love me and they're always going to be, doing other stuff, then that means this is a toxic connection and it's full of turbulence. I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather concentrate on myself and be single. Okay, person B, so how do you see the connection now? How do you see person A? How do you see the connection? Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, person B feels that they took my love and they dumped it. Yeah, they juggled me. They didn't accept my cup of love. I gave it to them. They picked it up, they dumped it, and they kept me always confused and juggled and, treating me like an option, and they never gave me their cup of love. So, Omkaratarot, I decided I'm not going to stay stuck in a connection which is not going to give to me. Okay, so Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think person B decided this is just too petty. It's just too petty. It's just too much full of conflict. I don't want to be stuck at crossroads for the rest of my life, wondering who are they going to choose? Will they choose me? Where will this connection go? I was just waiting and wasting my time. So yes, I'm holding back from them because that's what they were doing to me. They also held back. They were behaving petty. They just stood there and never made any decision regarding this. Yeah, they didn't make a choice. So person B says, yes, I was discontent in this connection. I was bored, discontent finally, because the offer I was waiting for from them never came. Okay, so let's take your action cards then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Gemini. And while I shuffle these, I'm going to now remind you, if you could just tap that like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, I've been told, and it makes me feel good as well. So thank you. And newcomers and repeating viewers, the ones who haven't subscribed already, it's free for you to do so. All you have to do is tap the subscribe button and become part of our Omkara family. We welcome you in. So person A, let's start with you. Action from your end towards person B. The Empress. Wow, they can't take their eyes off. They want to have this fertility, growth, abundance, which they see with their person. What's the Empress? What's the Empress in your action? The Sun. King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. All right. Yes, they are in their emotions. I think this person really wants a happily ever after. They're very emotional about person B, who they see as their complete happiness. This is the one who makes me completely happy, Omkaratarot. They are my true match. King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. But they have a little bit of fear. Why is that, person A? I mean, in between all these beautiful cards, why the Moon card? Why are you keeping it a secret? Give me 3 more for the Moon in reverse. Magician, King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. They're scared. Till now, I think this person has been manifesting, hoping that the other person will come towards them and communicate with them and make things right with them or reunite with them. But now they are suddenly realizing that this Empress is not chasing them. Now they're scared. Now they feel, oh my God, to get this beautiful connection going again, I will have to be the one to go towards them. First of all, apologize to them and then be answerable to this other person, and I'll have to be honest and bear my heart and soul out. I think this person has a difficulty in expressing their emotion. So the only fear is, I think, about that talk. They're very scared. Till now, I think this person has just been hoping that the other person, who's always been very kind and loving and generous, would come back and make them happy. They don't know that this is a perfect match. They want this, but they're a little scared now that it'll have to be them to go forward with that explanation or apology. Okay, so person B, what about you? Will you take any action towards person A or otherwise? The Death card. Okay, so what's the Death card? Are you ending it with them or what is it? Oh, this deck. Okay. What's the Death card? Are you accepting the ending? 3 cards for the Death card, please. Person B, action. Death card. 2 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Oh. And the Judgment card. Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords. And the Star card. I think person B is kind of turning their back right now because they don't know the truth. I think it's never been told to them. They always felt like an option, always felt in that 2 of Swords energy, not knowing which side, what are they choosing, are they coming back, are they not coming back. I think person B is kind of accepting the ending of this. They're almost like transforming their own life because they feel if person A comes back to them and asks for a renewal or a revival, it's going to end up in the same thing with other people in the mix or some fighting or some arguments or competition or I don't know. So person B is kind of healing themselves right now. It's almost like, okay, I accept it, universe. If it was not meant to be, lead me to the direction I need to go. I accept the ending of this because they never made it clear to me. So person B doesn't know whether, they're not even expecting person A to come back, to be honest. Am I right, person B? Do you want to give, should I give you 3 more? Action from your end towards person A. 4 of Wands, okay. That just flipped out. You need 2 more? The Devil. And the 5 of Cups. I think person B always hoped and wished and thought and saw person A as a soulmate. I think in the past they had hopes of a happily ever after. But after whatever they've shown person B is sitting in a bit of sadness. They feel this connection just took a wrong turn, or this was a karmic soulmate, or they were the devil themselves. I mean, whatever. I think person B is still sitting in the shock and sadness of, like, I thought it was going to be this, but it turned out to be that. Right? So that's where person B is almost kind of accepting the ending. Whereas person A wants this person, they see it as a perfect match, they know that this is a perfect, person who can make me very, very happy. Now the only fear is that they would now have to come back with an apology and have to come back with communication. I think till now they were just manifesting and hoping and wishing that things would just fall into their lap and this very kind person on the other side would make all the effort. So that's where you guys are at. Till next time then, Gemini, love and light, take care, namaste.